All right, I have a feeling we're getting pretty close to the end of Quantum Break. Shit is getting real. This is this name's joke. It's time. I like that. So it's time. Let's go. I thought I already did this room. Maybe it didn't save after the sequence. Andrea tried to play this game for a little bit, my wife.
Joyce, thank God. Shit, that could have been real bad.
Yeah, because we got the device at the end of it.
Yeah, let me get this door open.
Try to skip cutscenes if it lets me. Control? I haven't heard anything about it. What kind of game is it? That's right. I remember because he's in this suit because they didn't want to render
There you go, Joyce.
him in game, right?
Hoping you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, me too.
They didn't want to make the actor's likeness.
Yeah, there it is.
It took 11 years for Will to build the countermeasure.
Oh, I gotta turn it up. Sorry, it's super quiet.
And I knew it could fix the fracture.
This fucking thing.
The problem was, I didn't have a clue how to use it. The only person who did was dead. But Monarch had a way of getting to him before that ever happened.
The university time machine. They've got the core here. Can we go or what?
I think
I need
that's
to
where
get
I
to the
left
chamber
off
Above. No problem. Got a way
from watching the VOD.
Thanks for the help. No
Charlie Wincott, Data Samurai. It's like, if we put his picture in the game, it's like him being in the game,
coming?
right?
No, I gotta get back down. Someone I really want to get back to. Good luck, Joyce.
Liam Burke.
Yeah.
Or Liam.
Hey, why are you going up there anyways?
Short version? I gotta go back in time and save my brother.
You're gonna go back in time, yeah.
Ooh,
right.
SCP?
Whatever.
That's cool.
You don't have to tell me, I guess.
Does it involve or reference any of the SCP products at all? I didn't realize that this team was working on something like that. It's kind of cool.
Paul took the core of the time machine from the university, hooked it up to his own machine. It was part of his sick desire for control, but that gave me one last shot at fixing things. I could go back, maybe get to Will before Paul killed him. And if I could get the countermeasure in Will's hands, well, maybe I could still turn everything around.
I love SCP. My favorite one is still the cursed, like, Miami Heat basketball game DVD. I don't know the number. If you probably Google SCP basketball game, it's a really good read.
Core was set, the machine was prepped. I had to put the corridor in place.
Unnecessary non-contextual jump button.
Okay, this should do it.
Deploying the corridor. Phase 1 underway. Please clear all personnel from the operating.
This is clearing all personnel from the operation area. Alright, there's GTA style aim lock in this game. Try to take advantage of that since I'm bad at it. Fork behind me, you dick. scary fate when you get killed to get locked in time freeze, basically. Stop that. I don't know if I can reach the dude up there, to be honest.
Assaulting joy!
We're getting close here.
He's all over us!
Oh, I'm about to die.
Skirmish!
Between 1,000 and 3,000-ish.
Of course.
I think I can see that guy. Maybe if I get a sniper rifle. I don't have, right?
I got a visual.
I want the shotgun.
Oh, come on.
Come in. Oh, these are the dudes I have to get behind the back of them. Not the really nasty versions, still kind of nasty.
Finally.
Go!
Get her up!
Jesus. You serious?
Behind him!
It's fine, let's go.
Get behind him! Close in!
Come on, reload. There you go.
Advancing on target!
Yeah, it's cool. I agree. Refilled carbine ammo, that sounds great. Kill that sniper at some point though. Maybe they can face through walls now. Finally got a shot up on him. This last. An exploding barrel? It is my favorite kind of barrel. Perfect.
Corridor deployment confirmed. Corridor now ready for insertion. Thank you for your patience.
Chapter 0.
Oh, you're welcome, you very slow machine lady.
The machine was ready.
Yeah, that's
just
fine,
needed to
Richard.
put in
We've
the
got a precedent for doing that. With Ratchet. I guess if you can find the absolute best gemcraft, that'd be good.
The earliest I could go back to was the time that the core was first activated. At the university.
Not much time to rescue your brother.
I didn't have a choice.
You better be as advertised.
Do like the whole corridor thing. That's cool. I feel like the plot, like setting documents for this game would be really interesting to read after the fact.
Jack, in here. Hurry.
Pretty well. I actually just watched Andrea do it.
Targets have escaped the lab.
What's up, fellas?
Oh, shit.
Watched Andrea play through pretty much all of Chapter 1 up until the first decision with Littlefinger.
Come on.
HQ, we've got an intruder in the lab. Core extraction team is down, over.
All of them? How? Joyce's
We're moving in.
You see that?
on fire, but avoid damage to the core at all costs.
Cool.
I got there after the fracture initiated. Too late to stop it all before it ever started.
But not too late to save Will. All you had to do was get to him in time.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Thanks, framing device.
It's locked. Gotta find another way out of here.
HQ, we've got security footage of the Joyce brothers escaping through the server room on the lower level.
Raider Team 3, intercept immediately. Ready another extraction unit to remove the core. Prowler Team, ready the heavies in the underground parking. I'm not hearing any response from Raider Team 3. We may have a situation.
It's up to you, Retro. We could probably call Gemcraft Chapter 1 done. I mean, you've seen basically what the game's like, right? There's no new story or level styles.
Those Joyce assholes. Directive was take alive if possible.
It's free.
That was bad.
It's
Not
over
what I
now.
should have been doing. Try that again. Trust congregate scores. Are people honest if a game is bad? Okay. Can't rush these dudes. Rush the previous dudes, not these dudes. So many explosive barrels in this university parking garage. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna back up more. Hoping I get away with aggressive playstyle. Too lazy to go back and change scores for unrelated reasons. Let's see. Shit. Shotgun to the face does not feel good, it turns out. Yes, please.
I remember that Will and I were heading to the courtyard when the stutter hit. That's where I needed to cut him off.
I like how he's like so used to this now, right? This is kind of great to bring it back to the beginning of the game. Like he travels back in time with basically no fanfare, right? He's like, yeah, then I went back in time because that's what we had to do. Let me see if I can pick up the carbine. I dropped it back here somewhere. Oh, that replaces the shotgun. Never mind. Yeah, right. Whoa, what the... Did anyone know what killed me there? I didn't even see the screen going red. Oh, all the way back to here. Woof. Running out of time.
I remember that Will and I were heading to the courtyard when the stutter hit. That's where I needed to cut him off.
No, I don't think there's a time limit here. Maybe the door did some jank for some reason.
How do I get there?
Like, you don't need to murder these people. It wouldn't be terribly helpful. I really like the after effects when you dash like that. It looks really cool. Shot you in the butt. In the booty butt. Cool. Oh. See, I would have expected to die there. It's cool though. Oh, didn't target the thing. Sprint if I hold the button. Oh, I don't think I've ever used that. So it's just a dash, but... I honestly don't know that I've ever used that, so I don't know if forgetting is the right word. How do you melee while running? It made you use it like this to run through a hallway, basically. Okay, give it a try here. Whoops. Press and hold and do not let go. Save my life. Back up and get more ammo if I can. Probably unloaded the area I came out of though, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Stealing all your guns. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Just remember that that's there. Okay, so it doesn't always activate the moment I press Alt B. I just have to press and hold it and trust that it's going to activate eventually. There it goes. I can't do that indefinitely, right? It looks like it runs out eventually. There's a little bar for it. Oh, I saw the little B button pop up. Okay.
Gotta move.
Are you a real enemy? Oh. No. That was a waste of ammo. Chill here for a minute. I see, that's good. Figure out who's frozen in time and who can still move.
When Will and I had escaped from the lab after the experiment, it seemed like Monarch was dealing with somebody other than us. That was me, all along.
HQ, Striker team is down. It's Joyce.
Raider 9, what do you mean Striker team is down? How many?
All of them.
Fucking hell, we
Thousands
underestimated
of
him.
dudes.
Take him out, whatever it takes.
Oh, this guy's too heavy. Ammo's too heavy. Armor's too heavy for me to melee him, basically.
You see that?
Shit, I'm about to die. Okay, can't melee everybody. You'll revert whether or not you fired your guns. Yeah, it's like the ammo limitation almost doesn't exist. This game is very close to giving you infinite ammo. There's so many pickups on the ground. I guess they want you to be switching guns whenever you run out of ammo, but... So are we going back to the truck? Yeah, they literally give you infinite pistol ammo. Alright, do this less stupidly this time. Press and hold and then trust Oh, that didn't work.
Gotta move.
I can just hide behind this car forever, that'd be great.
Oh.
Nice. I really like that attack.
That's my
Not
cue.
sure the heads up about it. These are the guys that you're supposed to shoot in the back, right? Mini boss dudes. This is a grenade. There's some dudes that were frozen but became unfrozen up here, if I recall correctly. Maybe not. Big Chronon guy. Whoa! Did anyone see me? Did anyone know why I died there? Maybe I got caught on the environment or something? Alright. Fourth time's a charm. Time spasm. What happens when you run out of time?
Incoming.
Stop that. Yeah, all the checkpoints are in slightly the wrong place. We didn't put it at the hardest part, for whatever goofy reason. Alright, armored guy is dead. I think I saw a backpack down here, yeah. These dudes come to life eventually, but I don't think I'm allowed to shoot them before they do. Yeah. You guys get up eventually, I think.
Oh, shit!
When Will and I had escaped from the lab after the experiment, it seemed like Monarch was dealing with somebody other than us. That
These
was
guys get up.
all along.
HQ, Striker team is down. It's Joyce.
Raider 9, what do you mean Striker team is down? How many?
All of them.
Fucking hell, we underestimated him. Take him out, whatever it takes.
It's a big guy, he's a big guy. Two big guys. See if I can get behind him and shotgun him in the head a bunch of times. Nope, that's not super effective. Actually, it could have been worse. Don't die again after all that shit. There we go, first try. Don't Falcon punch those guys.
HQ, we spotted Jack Joyce in the student lounge.
Bandit 4, that shouldn't be possible. I'm getting reports of gunfire in the underground parking. Are you sure it's Joyce? I need visual confirmation.
Didn't expect two of me, did you?
There is two of them.
Gate control. I don't have the code.
Go back to when you remember the code.
Burke. The hell are you doing down here?
They need me up there.
Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
They don't know the code either. Somewhere else in here that has it. Seems to be suggesting I go there.
Burke. The hell are you doing down here?
I need the gate pass code. They need me up there.
Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
Oh, here we go, I see.
Gotta round up the witnesses.
How come you get all the fun?
Probably because I'm not rocking
Poor
those.
Liam.
Hatch's orders.
Is 665.
Neighbor of the beast.
Okay.
He pressed way too many buttons there. Even if you include an enter key.
I'm not done with you yet.
Paul Serene focus article. Youngest project director in the history of our university and by far the most successful to date. Yeah, Paul's supposed to be pretty young, isn't he? Like in the base game before the whole time travel shenanigans. Add backspace, that's possible.
Alright, rigged up this beast to the campus power. Last time he counted fucking weight to bring the battery.
Good. Whoever's tearing through that parking lot ain't getting out.
There he is!
Oh, that was aiming.
Damn it.
Could creatively be referred to as aiming. Oh, I think so. Oh, wait. I think it's the Patreon thing. Crap in the bed again. Thank you, though, Breaker. I appreciate that. Hold up. Oh, it turns it off. That's sad. I gotta clean up their API.
No time to lose. I gotta get to Will. Yeah, this isn't good.
This doesn't end well. Hey, it's past me? Earlier incarnation of me-ish? Marty, it's about your kids.
Still barred. Whoever's here ain't left yet.
How the fuck did Joyce take out those strikers?
He's obviously not alone. My bet is there's at least 5 of them working together. So keep your eyes peeled.
Inaccurate.
HQ!
You're outnumbered!
I do like they're doing the get your ass kicked at the beginning of the game because you don't really understand your powers. Come through and just wreck face in the end game. It's pretty awesome. That guy counts as armored, I guess. It's gotta be scary to fight somebody that has these powers, right? You never know where he is. Keeps Batman like popping up behind you. Don't melee me, only I know do that. Rude as shit. But now they can figure the AI to deal with it. Yeah.
Okay, gotta get to the library.
Thank you, objective marker.
No time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
Save our history. No history, no future.
Shit.
Yeah, returning to two jacks.
I gotta beat him to the library.
Oh, that's interesting. So, like, when you play through the beginning of the game, they're talking about the Joyces. That's cool. Because I didn't notice when I was watching Andrea play. If I had watched her play after the sequence, I'd have been looking out for clues that there's another Jack running around.
I got orders to patrol the rooftops.
We already got men up there.
And they want more. Take it up with Serene if you disagree.
The rooftops, eh? Porta potties have conveyance yellow roofs.
This is Airlift Prime. We've got the Time Machine Core in transit.
This game is on PC, right?
Beth.
I wonder how much smoother it runs on PC.
HQ, we've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders. Over.
Gotta move, Jack.
Roger. Keep a skeleton crew and wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at the Dry Docks Cronin extraction grounds. Wait for further orders there. Library is set to blow in 5 minutes.
We're not getting any response from the sniper unit. Investigating the rooftops as we speak.
Keep me posted.
The whole sniper unit's wiped. No way he did that on his own. We need to find out who's unaccounted for. This might be an inside job. Let's start a list of who's missing.
I think I heard something. Search the area.
Lead!
It's him!
We're not alone!
Joyce is on
I'm
the
going
rooftop!
in!
Negative! He's in the library! We're under fire!
Goddamn story's right. Where is he?
Take
I need
cover!
answers! Where the hell is Joyce?
Spread out!
Oh, I got confused for a second. Like, what the hell is that?
Who do you think you are?
These guys just take a load of bullets. It's impressive, really.
Blank target!
Now he's dead.
Engaging! Shit! Fuck!
That's my cue.
Who is
I
this
think
guy?
hit markers would help this game a lot. Part of it's like combat's inherently confusing because of the time mechanics. Like part of it is when you're shooting into a time bubble, bullets don't actually hit until the time bubble collapses, right? So it can be hard to know whether you're actually landing shots or not.
No way!
We need backup in the library! Stat!
Robin, I was thinking the same thing. Is this 5 minutes like anime 5 minutes?
You heard him.
Like Dio's
Stand
7
down.
seconds?
Hold on, Will. I'm almost there.
I can only stop time for 7 seconds. Proceeds to talk for like 4 minutes. It would be funny if it was actually 5 minutes, though.
Okay, gotta get to the library.
Dicking around. Wait, really? There's no way. It's okay. Can't believe they let me climb on that. Jack, what are you doing?
Have to reach Will before it's too late.
I'm puzzled. Tells me to go that way. Another way around here? I, like, clamber up this thing, maybe? Here we go.
Joyce is in the library, then who'd they spot up?
We got contact!
What? It's him!
He's right here!
All units. On the target. Weapons free. Over.
HQ, moving flush! Over!
Copy. Neutralize the target at once.
Taking the shot!
Get my max distance on this guy.
Lighting sniper.
You are resilient, sir. God, you are resilient. Is it possible to kill you? There he goes.
What the?
No!
This is Monarch Actual. Approaching library rear entrance.
Oh no, no.
It's cool, Paul. We're gonna have a cool time boss fight.
Gotta get down there.
Working on it. I think it's been more than 5 minutes. So I think it's Dragon Ball Z time.
Stand by to detonate the library. I'm going in.
Fuck.
At least there's an in-universe reason why they can only go back to specific points.
Will? Already gone. Lobby.
I remember this room.
Lobby, I'm running out of time.
It helps to solve the issue in a lot of time travel stories, like, why didn't you go back like 5 minutes sooner? And the answer is usually, well, there wouldn't have been any tension if they just went back to when the villain was a baby and killed him.
Will.
There's no harm in trying.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't have to end like this. You can't just let this happen.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
So this is a stable time loop. Like, everything that's happened has already happened from the very beginning of the game, right? I don't think we ever change anything. Like, that already happened.
Come on,
Since
gotta move.
He's such a badass about that shit now. Right. But like, how did... Paul Serene has always been rich, because he's always gone back and given him all this information.
Jack.
No one remembers a timeline where that wasn't true, right?
Welcome back. Hey, Will. Here's a present.
Countermeasure. How?
I brought it back from the future.
Oh, Jack.
Will! Come on! Come on, Will, let's go. Monarch had it the whole time. Does it work?
Came back from the future. For me.
This is,
Fracture wasn't fixed.
Not yet. Does it work?
Theory,
the
yes.
Xbox One not being very
Gotta get back to
powerful.
my time machine.
That's
Gotta
why
get us
the-
back to the time where you came from.
No,
If you
no,
keep
no, no,
syncing
the
is
only
off.
way to stop the fracture here, in this time. Now.
I'm experiencing it in-game.
The fracture wasn't fixed in the time where you came from. So fixing it here, it's always gonna fail.
People are going to die, Will. You haven't seen what happens between now and then.
No, but you have. What you have done has set
Can I
in motion a
pause
chain of
this?
events that cannot be
I
broken.
think the
And if
frame
it could
hiccups
be
have really
broken,
screwed up the
jeopardize the entire world.
lip syncing.
We get one shot at this. There's too much at stake, Jack.
Look, I know the stakes, okay?
And you gotta let go, Jack. Everything you have done to get to this place is necessary. Trust me. The past is set, but the future isn't.
That's cool.
Right. We gotta go.
Yeah, I think I agree. I get it in Rock Band a lot, which is having like hiccups
This
in
way.
Rock Band is really
If what
bad.
you said is true, then how did I save you? I saw you die, Will.
Think, Jack. You never physically saw me die, did you?
I watched a roof collapse on top of you.
Chris, I was
Creating
asking the
illusion
right
of my
questions at the
death,
right
yes,
time there about
which
it being
brought
a stable
you
time
here
loop.
to make sure it remained only an illusion. It's all a loop. If time is an egg, then...
No egg metaphors.
Oh, get down. Over here.
I like stable time loops. I think that's the best way to do it.
Cleaners better get here quick.
Wait for them to leave. Now, I know it's a lot to take in, but the fact that you managed to save me and yet still maintain the illusion of my death is actually further proof of my point. The past remains intact.
Stick to the
Nothing
plan.
changes,
It's all
and the
great.
Novikov self-consistency principle prevails.
Oh, great. We can high-five about that later.
Right. Let's save the world first.
Come on, let's meet up with the convoy.
Nice, Aki.
Okay, they're gone. Let's go.
Surprised you actually waited. It's almost like you're listening to me.
Well, the last time I didn't listen to you, the fracture occurred. Consider me open to following orders.
That doesn't sound like my brother.
I know.
Rhythm-based combat with stuttering. Woof.
All right, through here. We can't risk helping them.
I know what happens if I don't.
And it'll still happen, Jack. I meant what I said back there. And there are no exceptions. If you get suckered into trying to change what can't be changed, it may cost us everything. Please, Jack. Our future depends on this. You said Monarch had the countermeasure this whole time. How? Why?
Paul was using it to fuel some kind of messed up survival program.
Uh-huh. They must have somehow repurposed it as a localized Chronon field regulator.
Oh, that makes sense.
I always assumed it was Beth Wilder who had the countermeasure, keeping it safe. She was the one who warned me, told me to build it.
I know.
You met her. Is she helping us?
I remember this area, too.
Ah, I see. Come on, this place isn't safe.
I do like the whole thing with Beth going back to telling her childhood self, like warning her about 9/11 with the diary.
Well, hey.
I'm excited to unlock the wiki for this and just like read a plot summary. It's got some really cool ideas. Dun 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 dun. Pretty sure I picked this game up before I built the gaming PC, separate from the streaming PC, because I was worried that it would compete with OBS for resources. Going forward, if something's available on PC, I'm going to try to get it there if possible. To help with these frame stutters and stuff. Poor Beth. She was an important enough character to get rendered in the game. So we're not going to beat it today, but we'll definitely beat it next time, I think. How long to beat seems to be pretty accurate. Even with all my dumb deaths and restarts and stuff. Oh, this is the end? Talking going over by 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? Just so I have an idea. Suppose I beat it without dying. As long as the cutscene takes to load.
Crossroad, and the night was hot and black. I see Robert Johnson.
Look, I know I've kept you in the dark. When I started my work, you were so young, and afterwards, I always hoped it would all pass you by without touching you.
Yeah. I get it. Come on. Let's just go to the future and fix this mess.
You think that even with the final fight, there's only like 14 minutes of game mechanics, cutscenes, credits?
You really never used it yourself?
No, I didn't dare. Not after the men came out. It was Paul. He tried to kill me.
Yeah, no worries. Well, we'll see if we get to a natural stopping point.
Damn. Rusted shut. Jack, a hand?
10 minutes of TVZ time. So like 7 episodes.
One more time.
Brothers.
When Monarch came for the time machine at the university, Paul was trapped in it. He escaped into the future. Whatever happened to him there changed him.
Somehow he found my machine there and used it to come back to 1999.
And founded Monarch. He escaped from Monarch and became what he escaped from.
Insanity. I never should have built the machine. I should have left well enough alone.
You had to build the machine. Time is fixed.
Just the way I left it. Hope it still works.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the future. A little after your time of departure. Before the fractures stop time permanently. I don't know, I'm a little concerned about this.
It'll be dangerous.
Of course it'll be dangerous. At this point, what isn't? But I have been curious to try this.
How casually they're doing this.
Wow. So this is what it looks like. Hey, Jack. When we exit, it'll be a little past the point you were at when you left to save me. That's our window. When we know it can work. But before time actually ends for good.
It may not be much of a window. Monarch was sure it was imminent.
Huh. Like they're experts.
They kind of are.
All they know they stole from me. You worry about your end. I'll worry about mine.
All right, Will.
Finally. Still
This is
long haul.
amazing.
This is a pretty good long haul.
All those years. I never imagined it would be like this.
Crap. Hang
Making
on,
me more
Will.
than a little bit nervous about Will there.
What the hell did they do to the time machine? Gotta move.
One second, let me ping Andrea. I'm going over a bit. It's more than 10, it's okay. We only had 3 hours to block today anyway.
Will. I need to get him moving. We don't have time for this.
Forget Will, Jack. However he came to be here, he's done. It's over.
What's going on, Paul? You look fucked up. Even by your fucked up standards.
He didn't take his time, drugs.
You took the CFR, Jack.
I took it back. I don't care how messed up you are, Paul. You're not taking it from me.
I don't want it! I just want it gone.
Hey, Ludifex, I was actually about to turn it off. We're gonna try to push through to finish.
What about your survival plan?
Fuck the lifeboat, Jack! We're just gonna let the clock run out on this and be done with it.
Did you got anything in mind? See if there's a backpack in here somewhere would be nice. There is a backpack. Perfect.
Not good.
That's a cool attack.
It's vulnerable now. Yes, that did something.
Shooting him did something. No! Outer Wilds are done. Help to discount it a bit. Stay near cover for longer, I guess.
Forget Will, Jack. However, we came to.
There it is. Skip might actually be longer, though, with the way this game loads stuff. I think it actually is longer. It's funny. Yeah, again, like, put the checkpoint after the cutscene, like, right as the combat starts, right? Why would you climb up there? What are you doing? Okay, so when Serene uses that ability, it's just an instant kill. First attempt is actually pretty good.
Forget Will, Jack.
Hey, that went well. That went well. Did I kill him too fast? Broke time. So this is not supposed to happen. I think he's supposed to have phase transitions when you shoot him after he uses his super move, right? And I think because I did this and loaded him with like 10 carbine shots, I think it killed him before he could phase change. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty good about it too. Oh, it did combat and slow-mo?
Will, Jack!
Well, we won.
Not good.
It's bad.
Now we're talking.
Okay, yeah, I think I caused a phase change, a mistake. It depleted his health and the game just froze. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't supposed to be able to do that, I guess.
Gotta move.
Shit. An anti-speedrunning strat. Kill him so fast the game locks up. It's perfect.
Time to move.
Shit. Because we have to be running constantly to avoid Serene's super move.
Oh.
Everything's fine, nothing is ruined. I guess HP regen continues while I'm doing that dash move. You didn't do your phase transition again, asshole? You're not done yet.
Us? Who the fuck are you talking about?
Oops, let's not go that way. Oh, now he does it twice, I see. Release twice? Oh shit, no! Do not get stuck on the wall!
Shield's down.
There we go. Perfectly symmetrical violence never solved anything. Now, is this fight different if you made him stop taking the drugs or not, or abandon the lifeboat or not? Nice time punch. Yeah. Different dialogue. And that's the end of Littlefinger. Shortcut to what? No, that's his brother. I think that's been.
Hey, Will, hey. It's okay. Jack.
What? Never mind. Tell me later. We got work to do. I'll have to hook up the countermeasure to the core. It's designed to hypersaturate the Meyers-Joyce field with chronon particles. The time machine's like an amplifier. That'll cause a chain reaction and rejuvenate the field. It'll be a universal event.
What do you need?
The countermeasure's charge is low. We'll need a jolt of chronon particles. A jump start. That's you.
Can do.
Don't stop. Just hurry up.
Time bandit.
It's working.
Wow, I was on casual too.
It's like I'm pushing against the entire goddamn universe.
Oh, he was not on casual.
I got it.
Okay. It's just giving me the achievements for prior difficulties. That seems like a good idea, Paul.
The countermeasure.
Yeah, we unbroke time.
It stitched time back together everywhere. The destruction couldn't be undone. The lives we lost were real. But we fixed it.
Jack.
Will.
Clocks kept on ticking.
Come on. Come on.
And everybody clearly remembers it.
I think we can save the universe.
Yeah. Where's Paul?
He's dead. He's gone. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Will, he was wrong about everything.
He got sent to the end of time.
Will,
The countermeasure worked.
Whoa. The countermeasure burned out. Okay. But the Meyers-Joyce field should be stable now.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Of course, I'll have to run a few tests to confirm. But there's no reason to believe that the fracture isn't over. Whoa.
Is he gonna get pulled into go fight Sephiroth? Go fight Paul Serene in like a black void?
One more question. Paul Serene's entire philosophy was that time is a set path, and nothing can be changed. At the time, you obviously disagreed. But after everything you've seen and done, we need to know. What do you believe now?
Good question.
Was he right? Or is it possible to change things?
Would you know if it was over?
I'll come back for you.
The writers want it to be over. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool game. Thanks for sharing it. Lit effects. I enjoyed it. I really, really like this setting. It's got some cool time travel ideas. I feel like if this game had percolated a little longer and maybe not spent as much of its budget as it did on AAA actors and performances and the TV show element, I feel like it's like potential missing gem, right? Because I know it didn't get super great reviews on Metacritic, and it's probably deserved. But I still like it. Like, it's charming to me in the same way that like Alpha Protocol was charming. Yeah, we'll watch the credits. Well, bad in our case, right? It's like a 70-something on Metacritic. Yeah, 66% to 77% on the top end for Xbox One, I want to say. So, I mean, not bad, but... Because sometimes you'll play a game and you'll, like, see through the code and you'll kind of see what they were going for, whether or not the execution actually lived up to it, and I can enjoy material sometimes in that way. I had a lot of movies that have been like that, where it's like, okay, they didn't have enough time to tell this whole story they wanted to tell. They did their best with what they had. Outsource most of their art. That's interesting. Yeah, sure, the same. Finbox. So a lot of Finnish people on the team. Oh, really? Huh. I didn't know that. I've had my share of Finnish game creators. Expos on Blues. 2021. So it's like meant to be setting up a sequel.
Flame trees line the streets. Can't remember anything at all. But I'm driving my car.
This game had a really ambitious idea. Yeah, Microsoft didn't want to continue it. I wish the TV show worked better. The TV show did not feel very connected to the game. In fact, a lot of the episodes of the TV show felt like they dealt with inconsequential stuff. Which I guess is fine, because the game is supposed to be everything is action, pumping, time is critical, we gotta move, fast pace. It's interesting because, like, I feel like it didn't need that gimmick. I think it would have worked better without the TV show. But that's a cool idea in its own. And I worry that, like, because they kind of blew it with the TV show, that no one's going to try that idea again with maybe a story that it works better with. I wonder if they had bigger plans for the show and they're like, shit, it's actually really hard to do this. To, like, shoot variations in the story and make the game twice as big, but have most players only see half of it.
Came upon a crossroad. The night was hot and black.
Microsoft owns the IP.
I see Robert Johnson with a $10 guitar.
Time can be fixed, but Jack will still stop the fracture. Yeah, I read that out of this game probably more than anything, that, like, it was too ambitious, that they probably delivered about 40% of what they probably planned from the beginning. And what they delivered is really good. And that happens with almost every game. Like, I don't think any game we've ever played has been 100% of the original vision of its creator.
Robert Johnson and the Devil Man. Don't know who's gonna rip off who.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, I've played games where it's like, okay, they're starting to recycle assets. Like, Metal Gear Solid 5 is the most ridiculous example where it's clearly not done. Like, whatever they wrapped up with, it is a finished story. It's interesting, I feel like the story having to take a different direction because of setbacks during development or too ambitious of a... I feel like these games actually get released, but in, like, those cinema world, those projects just get dropped. Because we've had a couple vaporware titles that have been worked on for years and years and then never get released, but we get significantly more unfinished games than unfinished movies, I think. Evil Land devs get a AAA budget. Like the transition to TV style credits for the TV show, it's cool. Yeah. So I'm guessing what's happening with those movies is that they're getting to the stage in pre-production or production or even shooting that these games are getting to, and then rather than release, because you can't, it's hard to cut together a movie and put something out there and ship it if it's completely nonsensical. I'm trying to think of a movie that's just clearly not done. Yeah, they didn't show IT guy in the main game cast. Maybe I just haven't watched enough movies. Like, you play. Maybe it's because of the way assets work, the nature of game assets, that you can kind of see where a game started to run out of gas. In a lot of cases. A lot of the time, it's a third act return to an area you've already been to, like Skyward Sword. Actually, no, Wind Waker. Wind Waker is a complete game that feels like it had a lot of stuff cut from it, right? It seems like it's setting up for, oh, you're going to do like 8 giant dungeons, like Ocarina of Time. And it's like, wait, no, there's only 2 dungeons. And then you're going to go on this like Ocean Triforce Peace Hunt. And it works, and the story plays out. But you can kind of feel that something's not right. Game announcements are always meant to be an event. Movies just get confirmed wherever. Yeah. Donnie Darko is a good movie. Timey-wimey shit. Sci-fi is fun.
I'm driving my car down to Geneva.
The fact that they have so much of the development crew is, it looks like it's an outsourced Indian VFX team, also makes me wonder if they were running into budget issues at the end. Anyway, it's something that's a bummer is that I am intensely interested in the behind the scenes, like boardroom, budget issues, that whole picture of game making and movie making, but the way the industry is set up is you cannot talk about shit falling apart behind the scenes or you'll get blacklisted and you'll never get a job again in the industry. So like Drew Karpyshyn getting fired from Mass Effect or getting pushed from Mass Effect to a different product was probably a shit show behind the scenes, but as far as you know, it was completely a non-issue. Like, oh yeah, they just moved him. He was fine with it. La Mulana feels 100% complete. Could hear that. There's a couple indie games that I could agree with on that. Undertale feels like it jumps from halfway through Act 1 to Act 3 really quickly, and it works. All right, Stinger.
You've been very patient with us, and very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that patience is starting to wear pretty thin.
Of course. Right outside.
Mr. Joyce.
Oh, Jim Jam, we know Hatch is significant.
Finally. Thought you wanted to talk, not get my life story.
Well, you were at the heart of all of this. And you can understand our need to find out exactly what happened.
I heard it's all being pinned on Paul. It's quite the feat.
Paul Serene always danced to his own tune, you know that. He and his delusions did tremendous damage to Monarch. But we can still salvage this company. We could use a man like you. It's not the same Monarch you know, Mr. Joyce. Your exceptional qualities are obvious, and we both know you have certain needs our expertise could help with. We can help each other.
I know he's picking. That's cool. Okay, but it's getting... He's not actually going to choose, right? That's smart. Great time for the frame rate to shit the bed right there, right? The distant past. Yeah, I know they planted a lot of stuff in the lore objects towards the end of the game about Hatch being a bigger villain than he seems to be. Yeah, pretty good sequel hook, I agree. Make 2 games. Make Quantum Break Red and Quantum Break Blue based on which decision he makes. Thanks, folks, for hanging out. I'll let you guys know what's coming up next week.